Hello everyone, I'm Kanaloy Tapan Kahelo, and today we're going to share my own opinion about Mahayana Buddhism. But before we start our video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified for more videos. So let's get started. Grab your snacks and I hope you enjoy this video.
Mahayana Buddhism. Background of the proponent. Mahayana Buddhism explore the historical background of the founder of Buddhism. Siddhartha Gautama's teachings evolved into Mahayana Buddhism. Place of origin and followers. Mahayana Buddhism originated in India and spread to various Asian countries. Identify countries like China, Japan, Korea, and Tibet as significant followers of Mahayana Buddhism. Reason for establishment. Mahayana Buddhism discussed the reason why Mahayana Buddhism was established, focusing on its emphasis on compassion and the Bodhisattva ideal. Main concept and principles. Mahayana Buddhism concept the reason why Mahayana Buddhism, such as compassion, emptiness, sunyata, and the Bodhisattva path. Discuss the importance of meditation and mantras in Mahayana practice. Elements of Mahayana Buddhism. Mahayana Buddhism visuals elements such as bodhisattva status, meditation practices, and Buddhism scriptures to illustration the essence of Mahayana Buddhism. Importance to follows. Mahayana Buddhism emphasized the significance of Mahayana Buddhism lives of its followers, highlighting its teaching of compassion, wisdom, and community support. Other research. Mahayana Buddhism arose as a reformist movement within Indian Buddhism, advocating for a more inclusive and compassionate approach to spiritual practice. Significance to followers. Mahayana Buddhism holds deep significance for its followers, offering a path to enlightenment that emphasizes altruism, wisdom, and the alleviation of suffering for all. Mahayana Buddhism. As early as the second Buddhist Kusal, 100 years after the Buddha, there is a schism in the Sangha. Some of the issues were to do with the status of arhats and so some of the Sangha may have felt that the Bodhisattva path was more worthwhile. What is Mahayana Buddhism? Mahayana Buddhism has diverged into numerous schools with each developing its own canon and rituals since its founding more than 2,000 years ago. Mahayana Buddhism, Lesson 10. Believing itself as the more genuine version of Buddha's teachings. Mahayana Buddhism has diverged into numerous schools, with each developing its own canon and rituals since its founding more than 2,000 years ago. Also known as Great Vehicle, this Mahayana Buddhism emerged out of monastic rule and doctrinal differences within the original form of Buddhism. While the two major Buddhist schools, teachings of Mahayana and Theravada, both originated in the foundational teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, their methods and search for liberation from the cycle of reincarnation can be very different. Not a single group, but more of an assembly of Buddhist customs, Mahayana Buddhism is widespread in China, Mongolia, Korea, Japan, and Tibet. Not a single group, but more of an assembly of Buddhist customs, Mahayana Buddhism is widespread in China, Mongolia, Korea, Japan, and Tibet.